Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another Arrow review. This time it's Checkmate.
Yeah, because he's always 10 steps ahead and all that.
Yeah, it's the cheesiest line in all of Arrow. But last episode we found out who Prometheus was, and this episode Oliver does. So I like that they're not wasting time. Like, sure, we found out last episode, but like you said, we didn't have too long of them not knowing after we know.
Yeah.
Which is good. So yeah, we get the opening. Talia tells him...
Yeah, he also didn't even know Talia was Niss's sister.
Also, it makes me realise that actually I don't believe the audience was supposed to know, although most people could have figured it out. I mean, it's not a huge spoiler or anything.
If you're watching things in the order we are, then you'd learn it from Legends.
That's true, and if you're a comic book fan, you'd know it anyway, but if by some reason you didn't know, which to be fair, there are some people out there, then yeah, this is the first time you truly find out who Talia is and why she's helping Prometheus and all that stuff.
She didn't tell us much about why we never saw her throughout all the stuff, except just one line of like, my father and I were at odds. So you disowned your father, but you're this angry that somebody killed him.
Look, we don't know what happened with them. It never makes any sense.
Yeah.
Also, Oliver thinks Ra's al Ghul was an honourable man. You're a lunatic.
Everybody is in this episode, so...
That being said, this episode was a really good episode. In case you didn't know how good of a villain is, because now that we don't have to always have him behind a mask, we can truly see him do well.
In case you didn't realise what a psychopath he is...
Well, we knew that part already.
He's not willing to kill Oliver, but he is willing to kill his wife.
Yep. And make everyone think it was the Green Arrow. And even though we have a key witness in Susan, she can't do anything because if he's arrested, how will they find Oliver? So, yeah, as cheesy as that line is, he
Plus,
really
everyone
is playing...
will believe it because Oliver stupidly told everyone the Green Arrow's a killer.
Well, to be fair, he was pushed into that corner. He was the one who went after Adrian Chase in his own home, which now doesn't look good because at this point the people have no reason to think Adrian Chase isn't an innocent man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Pike was sort of believing, but...
Now he's stabbed and in hospital.
Yeah, because he knew too much.
So yeah, Prometheus truly is ahead of Oliver in every way, and man, I always forget how good of a villain he is. I mean, like I've said, Season 5 is shaping up so well. He is a great villain, and he's ahead in absolutely every way. I love the way he's always confronting Oliver. The first confrontation scene when he finally knows everything, and how the moments when, you know, he can be in the same room, everyone knows everything, and it's as he says, it's great now that it's out in the open, but they can't do a thing. Quentin's just standing there, Oliver's just standing there. What are they going to do? Nothing.
Yeah.
God, he's good.
They're just screwed.
Yep, and Felicity's still working with those people. She found out, and she's doing tasks for them, and she doesn't know why she's doing them.
Yeah, I know. If they won't even tell you why you're hacking into this thing, you don't know if it's to help someone like you do, or to do something bad.
Well, when you work for an ambiguous organization, you only know what you need to know. It keeps you at distance from being an accomplice. It's no different than being a hired assassin.
You're still an accomplice. She would still get in trouble if people found out.
Yes, but she wouldn't be able to be linked to them beyond too much. And that's the point. It's no different than an assassin. An assassin doesn't usually know why they're targeting who they're targeting. They just do it. Yeah. It's their job. And that's what she is. She's doing who knows what for them in exchange for them helping her find...
I just can't help but wonder, what if they turn out to be bad?
Well, we don't know where Helix is going. And
it's like Felicity has this moment of realization. They have so much power.
Exactly. And like you said, you have no idea where Helix is going.
No.
And honestly, I don't remember everything that happens to Felicity in this season. But yeah, this was a great episode because other than the Felicity stuff, it really hones in on just one plot. It's just kind of now that everything, all the cards are on the table, it's all focused on Prometheus, no other crazy side plots, no other little things to worry about. It's everything confronting Prometheus again and again, and time and again, he's showing why he's a brilliant villain, and this is the episode that all does it, and this was a really good one.
Yeah, this feels like a late game episode, but there's still so many more episodes.
I mean, we are more than halfway through the season.
Still, it's weird that we know everything, and yet it's still gonna take us a while to...
Well, we know some stuff. It's still... Adrian is still kind of being somewhat ambiguous about his end game.
Yeah, I guess his end game is just he wants to make Oliver suffer or something.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He wants to make Oliver suffer. He wants to make Oliver think about himself. But what is he going to do about that? And we still don't know. You know, yes, you are right. We still have, I believe, 7 episodes left to go. But, yeah. But that being said, we're getting down to the wire and there's still a handful of episodes. But hey, this feels like a late game. It's not so much a late game episode. It's more a mid episode now that we know who the villain is. They know who the villain is. Everyone knows who everything is. So it's a perfect kind of semi-mid episode to really have all the cards on the table and say, right, from this point on in the season, we know everything that's going to... Well, we don't know everything that's going to happen, but, you know, we have everything in place for the last handful of episodes. So, yeah. I mean, I get what you mean. It's kind of... I get what you mean by late game episodes when you compare it to episodes like The Flash where, you know, we know exactly who we know about Reverse Flash only in like 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're roughly the same amount of episodes into season 3 of Flash and we don't know anything about Savitar. So, you know, I get what you mean. It's a late game episode. But hey, every show's got to do it different.
Yeah.
I mean... It's kind of half and half. You've got seasons like this that kind of take a balance. You've got seasons like season 4 where you meet Damien Dark in episode 1. Then you've got episodes where it takes almost to the end of the season, like with the Dark Archer. So, you know, you've got to do a different pace every time. But still, an amazing episode. I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I was going to go 8.
It's really good. He's an amazing villain, and I always remember... This is an episode that always reminds you why. What's the next episode called?
Capuchin.
It's a Russian word.
A capuchin is a monkey.
No, we're talking about a Russian word, which means, I guess we'll figure out stuff in Russia.
It could mean hood. I know in one language hood is capucha.
Actually, I'm going to say I think you're actually correct.
Yay, I'm smart.
Well, there you go. We know we had... Well, we don't know anything, but we're going to guess we're focusing on the Russian stuff next time.
Because they had this moment where the guy was like, why are you wearing that? And he's like, well, she told me to give it an identity and all that crap.
Yeah. So we've still got the flashbacks, so I suppose we have to worry about them. The flashbacks do get good, I promise you, but we're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, remember when it was about getting that guy Kovar? Now we're going after this other guy.
We'll get to them. We've still got a handful of episodes left. We have 7 episodes left until there is never a flashback again.
Yay!
And I promise you the last few flashbacks are spectacular, but that's another day. Anyway, getting on with it, we will see you next time for more Arrow and other things as well. See you next time, guys.